Due to some commitments early Friday morning, I won't be able to put out a forecast, but I'll definitely try to update even in the remote through the day to let you know what's going on with the snow situation tomorrow morning. I still think snow will break out probably between 9 and 10 a.m. We start as a little rain, get it to cool the atmosphere a little bit, then we'll switch over to snow for a bit. So here is the NAM. This is the North American model. We're looking at high resolution grid. So we're going through the night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Here comes the moisture, like I said, kind of starting off with some rain here. There we go at 10. It looks like it's moved in. And quickly changing over to some snow here in western Loudoun. This is a pretty good looking burst of snow here on the NAM. The North American model can be a little overzealous on precip, but it would show you generally where precipitation will fall. So this looks like light to moderate snow for a bit. I wouldn't say like super moderate, like not really accumulating. It looks very heavier up here along the ridge lines, especially up in Maryland. So here we are at noon. Still looks like some snow around 1 p.m. Still showing snow. Again, when the heavy precip falls, it's going to turn over to snow because it'll bring cold air to the surface. But our surface temperatures are not that warm. Here's a good burst of snow around 2 p.m. That is more moderate snow. You see the darker blue showing up here in northern parts of western Loudoun. Now we're starting to warm up again a little bit, but pulsing back and forth even 4 or 5 p.m. and then late in the day, so it finally switches over, at least in the NAM, over to rain. I think it's probably a little overdone. We'll have to see how things go. For instance, let's look at our temperatures through the overnight into tomorrow. So here we are now, this evening, 8 p.m. It was like in the mid and upper 30s. Overnight, it's showing below freezing here in western Loudoun. And then that's going to spread a little bit east. So yeah, around freezing overnight, maybe a little bit chillier. I'll set the groundwork at least for the upper atmosphere to be cold enough. And the clouds are going to move in to trap that cold air in, which is kind of hopeful. And here's where the snow was really breaking out. You see the temperatures in the mid-30s according to this. Probably a little bit cooler. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 33, 34, but it doesn't look like it's below freezing by any means. So sticking anywhere would be a mulch at best or car tops, and not much. And then throughout the day, we're in the mid-30s, mid to upper 30s. Again, I think this may be a little bit warm, depending on how much precipitation you get. And, it's fluctuating back and forth in the mid-30s. But that really doesn't speak much to accumulation. So maybe the heavier bursts of precip, we're going to get some snow. Otherwise, don't look for much accumulation of anything. And probably more rain and snow mix than pure snow. So anyway, that's kind of the way we're looking through tomorrow on the short-range models. And so I won't go into details of how much. You can just expect a dusting in the grassy spots in western Loudoun, maybe a little more in northwestern Loudoun and along the ridge lines. So here we are on the North American model, and this is the 0Z. So this is like last night's run of the models if you're watching this in the morning on Friday. So again, it's going to take a while, but we do see the swing through of the mixture of rain and snow through the region, so it also is showing that. And this is moving all the way into tomorrow evening. I'm sure I'm right. Yeah, tomorrow evening. Still showing precipitation around even tomorrow evening. It finally clears out. We chill out for a bit, but look, by Sunday we're already modeling up into the 50s and probably into the 50s and 60s into early next week. But don't let that fool you. Front's going to come through about midweek, around Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll see it kind of approaching here. This is the line of colder air, and this is the beginning of the step down towards the bigger cold. So it's Monday, Tuesday, here it comes. And it finally moves through on Tuesday evening. And when it does finally make its way through, by Wednesday it's going to be much chillier. Remember, we're on the eastern side of a high in the northerly winds. You can see this is tapping cold, northern Arctic colder air. So it's going to be chilly. We'll be in the 40s. So it's going to be a chilly day on Thursday. What's happening next Thursday, Friday is a little bit interesting. As moisture is coming across the country, you'll see it here. It is not, oh boy, I jumped way too far in advance. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, here comes the moisture in. Are we cold enough to snow? Probably borderline. So don't worry about that. I don't think we'll see much if we do see any snow, but it doesn't mean that we won't see snow. We definitely could. But it would be brief, probably going to go over to rain. It's just not cold enough. It's close, though. It's just, there's not cold air spilling down east of the mountains, so this low is going to force warm air up into the colder air mass. So that's why I think it could start as snow, and then it will, change real quickly to rain. And as it moves out, cold air is really poised to come in. And this is a stretching high all the way up into the Arctic poleward areas. So we're going to see some serious cold air here, according to what the GFS says. And this is really chilly. This is going into Saturday. So this is that week from Saturday. We will be really, really cold. Here comes a little clipper system, or a little piece of energy riding along the jet stream. And maybe it's going to bring some flurries or something to us, but I wouldn't expect too much out of it because of the trajectory. Yeah, it kind of falls apart. Won't be surprised if some snow showers come through here as reinforcing frigid air comes in. So this is frigid. This is really cold. We're talking next Sunday into Monday, Tuesday. So December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I mean, this is an Arctic outbreak here for us. I mean, cold, chilly temperatures. This would be high temperatures in the 20s possibly for a few days based on what we're seeing here. Now, the cold sticks around for a little bit, but by about, here's the 4th, but you can see that the back edge of the cold is here. This will still be breezy and chilly at least through the 4th and then beyond. So what it does say is, the long range looks really, really cold. And the Climate Prediction Center is seeing the same thing. So their lookout into the 6-day, 10-day period shows it going below normal with a pretty high confidence, and then they get super confident. It's going to get super cold after. It doesn't show up here. Hold on. So this is the 8 to 14-day outlook. You don't see that. That's the title, but it's valid from the 29th to December 5th. You can see that very high confidence that we're going to be well below normal on our temperatures. So very chilly air coming in. And below normal this time of year, when it gets, highs up in the low 50s at the tops, or around 50. Well below normal could be, like I said, at least 30s, but probably 20s maybe even for a few days. We'll have to see. So in the short term, get your, heating systems checked out if you haven't. Get your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors checked. Drain those hose beds if you haven't. Get your hoses in so that they're ready for the winter, for the freezing. Make sure all your pipes and stuff can handle the cold. So that's all I got. And I will update you tomorrow morning. Have an awesome Friday.